Okay, so for question number 1, so the slope is given you, so the slope is -3, and the y-intercept is 5. So all what you have to do is replace m with -3 because that represents the slope. X, and then plus 5. So that's the equation. This is the easiest question that you can get, okay? Where like the information is already given to you, you just have to replace them. Now, B is the harder one, okay? It's probably one of the hardest of all of them. So it's passing through the point 5, 7 and -2, -3. There's 2 points. I don't know the slope, and I don't know the y-intercept. So I need to find them. How can you find the slope given 2 points? So rise over run if you have the graph.
y2 minus
y1
over x2 minus x.
Exact, right? Because remember we talked about it yesterday or the day before, I don't remember. Slope is rise over run, or the formula if you're given 2 points, right? If you're given a graph, it's easy to find the rise over run, okay? But if not, then you have to use the formula. So you need to find the slope first using the formula. What I always say, take the 2 points and name them. So, a point is, or a coordinate.
7 minus
So, just let's name them. What would I name this one?
x1,
X1,
y1,
Y1.
y2.
Remember, a point is always XY alphabetical order, XY. Okay? It can't be YX, it's always XY. So, this is going to be my X1 and this is going to be my Y1, X2, Y2. Now it's easy because all what I have to do is what is Y2? I'm going to replace it in for Y2. Okay? Y2 is -3 minus 7 over -2 minus 5. Okay? All what I did is I took the value y2, y1, and there's a section. Are we okay with this? You can, as long as you name, like you mean like you want to name this as x2, y2, and then x1, y1?
Yeah.
You're going to end up with exactly the same answer. It's just your numbers here are going to be perfect. Yeah?
If you have the -3 over, does that become positive?
Yeah, but then the 7 will be also. Okay, I'm going to give you the answer. So it's going to be 7 plus 3 over 5 plus 2. So it's going to be 10 over 7, right? This is going to be -10 over -7, which they're going to cancel. So it's exactly the same answer. Okay, so that's going to be -7. -10. Over -7, which is 10 over 7. So I found the slope. I found m. What else do I need to find the equation of the line? The y-intercept, right? So I found this right here. I just still need to find b. Okay? Yes, sir.
Why is that positive now?
Because negative over negative is positive.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Throw at me some ideas. How do I find the y-intercept? So far I know this. Let me write it for you. So far I know that y equals 10 over 7 x plus b. Yeah? Because I know M, but I don't know what B is. How can I find B? Y is? Okay. So then I have X and Y. What do I do with the X and Y? Do I know X and Y?
You have two.
I have two of them, yeah, I know. You know that too.
Just the equation, right?
I need to solve for B. What did the question give you? It gave me an X and a Y. Low, right? They gave me X and Y here. They gave me two of them actually, right? All what I have to do, pick one, right? Either this or this, plug it in for X and Y, solve for B. Alright? So look at this. I'm gonna pick the 5 and 7 just because make less mistakes, right? So if I plug in this, I'm gonna get 7 because Y is 7. 10 over 7 times 5 plus B. You guys see what happened? So I sub in this into the equation in for Y and X. Do we all understand that? The question would be, can I sub in -2 and -3 instead?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll give you exactly the same answer. Okay? Pick one, because both these points are already on the line. Okay? So, fraction. 10 over 7 times 5 is 50 over 7. When you're multiplying fraction, you multiply numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator.
Could you repeat that?
When you multiply fractions,
Yeah.
right? So you have 10 over 7 times 5, right? 5 is technically 5 over 1,
Yeah.
any moment. So when you're multiplying, you multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. Okay? So that's 50 over 7 plus B. Now I can isolate for B, right? I can move the 50 over 7 over. Becomes minus 50 over 7. Oh, equals. How do you add and subtract fractions? We can't do that? You can do on the calculator, yes. But what if your calculator doesn't do it for you? What do you do?
I don't know.
We're gonna learn. Can you subtract fractions that don't have the same denominator? You can't. Okay? In order to be able to subtract or add fractions, they must have the same denominator. Okay? In this case, your denominator is 1. Okay. What would be the same denominator for 1 and 7? What would be your lowest common denominator? 7. Right? So if I want to do 7, what do I multiply 1 by to do the 7? Whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. Now raise the bell. Raise the 49 minus 50. Yeah. So that is your B. Yeah. I'm telling you, this is the hardest it can get for this type of question. Let me rephrase that. The harder it can get for this type of question. Okay, so now my equation is 10 over 7 x minus 1 over 7. That's the equation